Hello everyone, welcome to another legendary tabletop live stream. So yeah, we're playing some more Final Girl today. Series 2, this is the final feature film from Series 2. We have the Ratchet Lady at Wolf Asylum. So I think this one's called Madness in the Dark. I'm excited. We have two Final Girls here. We have Heather and Veronica. I'm not gonna lie, Veronica's bad. Let's get right into it though. Let's check it out. So we do have some special setups, some special rules for this one. Place the Maniac Meeples in a pile next to the Victim Meeples. We've already done that. Health, the Ratchet Lady only starts with 6 health but has no upper health value. So Lady can just keep getting health back. It's kind of crazy. Then we have Maniacs. The Ratchet Lady is accompanied by minions. Bruh. We hate minions. For sure, I hate minions. Maniacs have 1 health. Maniacs have an attack and movement of 1. Maniacs will not follow you and cannot be saved. If there are maniacs in your space and you want to leave the space, you receive -1 health for each maniac over 1. So basically, for example, if there's a maniac in your space, there is no penalty for leaving. But if there are 3 maniacs in your space and you want to leave the space, you take -2 health. There's a hard limit of 6 maniacs and there's 6 meeples, so we won't get that wrong. And then we have the Calm action card. So this is the Calm action card. Calm allows you to turn maniacs back into peaceful victims. Got it. Special setup for Wolf Asylum. Okay, so that's what these pill effect cards are about, and then we have some side effects over here. Check it out. Special setup, place the stun tokens in a pile next to your play area. Shuffle the pill tokens face down. The colorless backs will be face up. We've already done that. Place them in a pool next to your play area. You'll start with 4 pill tokens on the board. Draw them from the pool and place them on the board face down. Place the pill effects card next to your player board. Draw 1 pill token and place it face up beneath the card. There should now be 5 tokens left in the pool. Shuffle and place the amped and side effect cards next to your play area. We shuffled the amped, but not the side effects. So we're gonna shuffle side effects here, and then we're gonna flip a setup card and get started. Gotta do minor dark powers. How do you shuffle 3 cards again? Ratchet Lady is disgusting. Be a true gamer here and just crack a monster. I think we're good. So we're starting. We're gonna flip a setup card right now. There's your setup. The killer is going to start in the solitary confinement space. And then remember, she gets 2 maniacs with her. We have a victim here. 4 victims in the common room. 1 victim here, 1 victim here, 1 victim here, 1 victim here, 2 victims here. Final Girl starts here. So they're showing these pill locations on the setup card. There you have it. Bingo night. We already shuffled the pill, so we just put a pill here. We have a pill here in the common room. We've got a pill in the killer's location. What we can do is spend time during the action phase to pick up one of those pills. Oh, there's one also in the doctor's office. Real quick, there are 4 types of pills. 3 yellow, 3 blue, 3 pink, and 1 wild, which can be any color. When you end your movement in a space with a pill token, not while passing through, you may spend time to pick it up. At any point during the action phase, you may consume any number of pills that you collected, discarding their pill tokens. Refer to the pill effects card for what occurs based on which pills you take. If you take 2 or 3 pills at once, after applying the benefit, you must draw a number of side effect cards. Draw the cards one at a time and apply any effects on them. You may take pills in any order, as many as you want. That's kind of cool. For example, you may take a single pill and apply its benefits, then take a combination of 2 pills and apply their benefits, as well as force to draw side effects. If you take 1 of each pill, you will get to randomly draw an amped card. Amped cards provide powerful abilities that may mean the difference between victory and defeat. We're gonna get amped. Only enemies can become stunned. Shuffle the item deck. In the doctor's office, we have mysterious pills. Then we have the utility closet, physician's manual. Then we have defibrillator. Okay, those are our items. Mysterious pills, physician's manual, and defibrillator. 2 final girls, we have Veronica and Heather. Let's take a look. Veronica, look at her benefits from saving victims. A total of 11 times we can get just from saving victims. Heather gets 2 time, 1 health, 1 health, reduce horror by 1 twice, and then move 1 space. We're gonna try Veronica. Oh, we should actually look at the ultimates. I totally forgot about the ultimates again. Heather's ultimate ability is when attacking for each 5 or 6 on your initial horror roll, you may re-roll 1 other die. Add a damage to your attack for each star in the final result. Damn. Veronica's ultimate is for the rest of the game. You reset the time time to 7 at the end of the planning phase. For each additional victim saved, you get 3 time back. Dude, Veronica's key. We gotta go Veronica for sure here. I mean, time is everything, is it not? All right, let's get going. I'm ready. I'm hyped. We're gonna start the game by flipping a starting event. The new patients are here. Place 4 new victims in the common room. Yo, that's kind of good. Now there's 8 victims in the common room. Common room is popping off in the asylum, and there's a pill and everyone is just surrounding it. If you're telling me none of those victims would take that one pill that's in the common room, you're crazy. Okay, now we discard the event. We're on an exit space. There's an exit space here. There's an exit space here. We want to run through this building, pick up pills, search for weapons, save victims, and do damage to the killer. That is my strategy. That's what I'm sticking with. Let's start with a focus. The horror starts on 5. That's pretty rough. First roll of the game, we get 2 tears, so I might actually cry. Let's take a tear. We lose 2 time for that. No, let's do a walk. Double success on the walk. You love to see it. We spend 1 time. We can move 2 spaces. God, I hate that card from last game. That card was pissing me off. Heavy storm in the organism just cooked us. We can move 2 spaces here. Let's come up with a game plan real quick. I say we go this route, saving all these victims. This is 4 right here, and then we can get into that exit space. And then we can pick up this pill and this victim and run over to the utility closet. Doctor's office is going to have mysterious pills along with a regular pill. So we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to stop there. That's going to end our turn. We go into planning phase. Let's pick up a search now while we can and a close call. We reset the time to 6, and then we're on to the killer phase. Resolve killer action. We have minions are going to target the final girl and move. They're going to move like this. 1. So they're going to go into the common room, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. Then we have the killer. Killer is going to target the final girl or closest victim and attack. Killer is not in a space with any victims, so nothing happens there. We flip our first terror card of the game. We are helping. The 2 closest victims to you become maniacs. Fuck. That's the 2 victims with us become maniacs. That sucks. So we swap them out for maniacs. It also says maniacs only. Target the final girl and move. Lose time for every maniac in your space. So we're gonna go down to 4 time right there. That's why I'm glad we picked Veronica. That hurts. Panic phase. Nobody died, so we're not gonna panic anything, right? Oh, we didn't get calm. We're stupid. But unfortunately, if we want to leave that space with those victims, we're gonna end up losing a health. Oh, we didn't even put the final health tokens out yet, boys. What are we doing? Let's do this as random as possible. Okay, we're just going super random. Those are the final health tokens. Nothing happens during upkeep because nobody's stunned. We go back to the action phase. So let's start with a focus. We end up getting a double convert here. We'll pitch short rest and weak attack this time to get a single success, reducing the horror by 1 and losing 1 time. Let's do a walk. Jesus. Okay, we get a convert and a tear. Let's go down to 1 time. Play a close call to reroll both dice. Double success on that walk. We can move 2 spaces. We're gonna leave the victims there and take a damage. I'm fine with it. We move like this. 1, 2. Done. Then we go into planning phase. We had to spend a time to move those 2 spaces, so we actually have 0 time. So we just get a walk and a focus back. Go right into the killer phase. So for the killer action, we have minions go first. They target the final girl and move. These are both going to move 1. Then we have the killer is going to target the final girl or closest victim and attack. Now the killer is alone in that space, so nothing happens. We flip a terror card next. Screams in the dark. There are no victims on the board. Discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, the 2 closest victims to the Ratchet Lady become maniacs. Okay, so this one and 1 from the common room become maniacs, and then we are at the hard limit of 6. 1 here, 1 in the common room. Then we have maniacs only. Target the final girl and move. Why are they surrounding me? This is crazy. Move 1. Dude, there's fucking 5 maniacs. Look at all the crap in this space. How do we kill them? Can we kill maniacs? We go to panic phase. Nobody died, so we're gonna do upkeep phase. Nothing happens during upkeep. Drop a focus. I think I'm losing my mind here. That was a focus. We got a single success, so we lose a time. We reduce the horror by 1. There's way too many maniacs in a space. space with us, so we had to kind of just hang out with them, which, you know, we're used to it. So, and what we're gonna do is purchase both columns. Planning phase, so that's gonna cost us 4 time. So we go down to 1 time and we take a close call. And we move on to the killer phase. Minions target the final girl and move. Move for 1, so now we have 6 minions in our space. That's a little crazy. Then we resolve the killer action again. Killer's in a space by themselves, so they have no movement. They just attack for 1, nothing happens. We're gonna flip a terror card. March of the Maniacs. Spawn a maniac in each empty exit space. Closest victim to you becomes a maniac. Closest victim to the Ratchet Lady becomes a maniac. For each maniac you were unable to place due to running out of meeples, increase the bloodlust. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the bloodlust goes up 6. That's insane, dude. We're cooked. What are you talking about? For each one we couldn't place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going up 6. Bloodlust going up 6 this early in the game. That's kind of fucked. 1, nothing happens. 2, horror increases. 3, nothing happens. 4, dark power is revealed. We have dark injection. Ugh. That's creepy as hell. Okay, and then killer phase. The first time the Ratchet Lady recovers at least 1 health. Recover an additional health. Damn! There's no way Veronica's gonna live here. We're dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go up 5. She gets 2 health back. She just has an unlimited amount of health she can gain back. Kind of crazy if you ask me. We have 6. Increase horror back up to 5. Yo, this is not good. Okay, then thankfully we panic all maniacs, so let's do that. So 3 maniac panics here. Panics into the doctor's office. 2 panics into the common room. 6, 1 panics into this space. 3, 1 panic into here. Last guy. 4. So another 1 panics in the doctor's office. Okay, so we can officially leave that space. That was the end of the killer phase. We panicked all maniacs. That kind of helped us out a little bit. We'll start with a focus. Double success on that. That means we gain 2 time. Decrease the horror by 1. Let's do a walk. We get a single success. We spend a time to move 1 space into the doctor's office. We don't have to take a damage because there's only 1 maniac in our space now. Oh yeah, he was supposed to be down there. Duh. We're in the doctor's office with 2 maniacs, a pill, and 7 time. So we're gonna spend a time to pick up the pill. So we go to 6 time and we have a yellow pill. Now yellow gives us 1 health back if we take it, and we don't draw a side effects card for taking 1 pill. Now if we start mixing and matching pills, we draw 2 side effect cards, but we can recover all health. So these are the pill effects. Recover 1 health for a yellow pill. We can move 1 space for a purple pill, and for a pink pill we can reduce the horror by 1. Taking 1 pill at a time does not draw side effect cards. You start mixing pills, you have to take side effect cards. So for a yellow and purple pill we can recover all our health, but we draw 2 side effect cards. Purple and pink actually reduces the horror by 3, which is awesome. Yellow and pink gives us 5 time, but 2 side effect cards seems rough. And then if we take 1 of each pill, we draw 3 side effect cards, but we get an amped card. So that's kind of cool. So we spend a time, we pick up the pill. Let's roll a search. Come on, we need this. Convert and a tier. We're gonna pitch, short rest, and close call to convert to a single success. Take the top item card at our space. So we spend a time, we get mysterious pills. Mysterious pills. Immediately discard this to take 2 pill tokens. Yo! This is good. We're gonna do that right away. So we discard the mysterious pills. We take 2 pill tokens. Let's see what we got. End up getting another yellow and pink. So those go in our available pills. If we end up finding a purple pill, we get our first amped card. I think I want to play one of these columns to try to change maniacs into regular victims. Okay, we gotta convert. I think we have to convert here because with no successes, 1 maniac in your space or an adjacent space becomes a victim. Then bloodlust increases and your turn ends. Or increase the horror and lose 2 time. Let's pitch walk and weak attack. We're a single success there. So 1 maniac in your space or an adjacent space becomes a victim. And then you increase bloodlust again. We don't want that. What's the strat here? Do we use calm cards or not? They don't seem like they help at all. They just increase bloodlust, give her max health. I take that back. I think we just lose 2 time, we go down to 3 time, and we increase the horror by 1 for no successes. Then we'll end our turn there. I'm afraid to play calm now. I don't even think they're that good. Why did we pick up 2? What a waste of time, man. We suck. We got planning phase. We have 3 time to spend. I think a distraction would be really good. We could take some pills. We have options. I think we take another search and close call while we're in that space. We move on to the killer phase. The minions target the final girl and move. They move for 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, and then 1. So all 4 of them are just surrounding us. They're all in that space again. What the heck? Having 2 yellow pills is pretty big here, I think. Because we can immediately gain 5 time from a yellow and a pink. And then for a pink and a purple, reduce the horror by 3. But I kind of want to do amped. Now we have the killer is going to target the final girl and attack. Again, not in our space. So we flip a tarot card. Let me tend to your wounds. Ratchet Lady only. Target the closest victim. Move and attack. She moves for 4 at this point. That's kind of scary. Target the closest victim, move and attack. So 1, 2, she kills a victim. Bloodlust goes up. She gains 3 health. Her health is really stacking up here. That's kind of scary. 1, 2. Then Ratchet Lady only again on the card. We have target the closest victim, move and attack. So she doesn't have to move. She kills another victim. Bloodlust goes up again. Damn. She's just gonna recover more health and we're gonna discard cards. This is insane. How did we get here so fast? What the fuck? For each victim killed, the Ratchet Lady recovers health. She recovers 2 more health. This is insane. Look at this lady's health. This is bonkers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 health already. How are we gonna kill someone like that? That's insane. I'll tell you what we need right now is the flamethrower. All right, that was killer phase. We have panic phase. All of these victims are gonna panic. Panic's at a 4. Goes in there. Then we have another 4. We have a 6. Okay, 1 stays. 2 more people. 5 panics into this hallway. 4 panics up here. That was panic phase. Then we have upkeep phase. Nothing happens during upkeep. Back to the action phase. These are the cards we have in hand. Let's do a search. We get a single success and a convert on that search. We're going to pitch focus and close call to get a double success on that horror roll. So we take the top 2 item cards in the doctor's office. 2 items we pick up are doctor's bag. Come on, man. It's got 2 uses. Spend time to recover health or spend 3 time to recover 2 health. Then we have a knife. Ha! Knife is good. Knife is what we want. So we're going to ditch the doctor's bag. We hold on to the knife. We're carrying a knife in the asylum. I feel way safer. Have somebody try to fuck around with me now, you know what I'm saying? We got the knife, just Alright, so we're at 5 time. What do you say we stab one of these dudes, huh? Yeah, let's stab. We're gonna do a weak attack. We get a single success and a convert. We could pitch, walk, and calm to do 2 damage, but with the single success, we already kill 1. So we do a damage and we lose a health on a single success. Killing a maniac there. So we're going to play a walk here. Then we get a tier and a convert. So that kind of sucks balls. Move a space, lose a health 2 time. I mean, how important is it that we get out of that space? I think we just lose 2 time there. Yeah, we'll lose 2 time. We'll go down to 3 time. I can't save victims. All the victims around me turn into maniacs and then I can't do anything. I can't move. I can't move. This sucks. We're down to 3 time. We go into planning phase. At least we have a knife. Let's get another search. Close call. Minions target the final girl and move. All 4 are just going to crowd me in that room. Cooked, but we got the knife. We can stab them all. We gotta start saving victims. When we save victims, we get time back. When we get time back, we buy big cards. Ratchet Lady's health is skyrocketing. It's scary. Let's do killer action. So killer is alone in that room. Actually, no, they're not. There's 1 victim in that room. So target the final girl or closest victim and attack is the killer's attack line. So she kills this victim. Bloodlust goes up. She gains 1 health. Another health. Also, it says discard the next tarot card. That's scary. We got rid of Blood Jolt there. So we're gonna flip another tarot card here. And it says, where did everyone go? They all turned into fucking maniacs. Panic each victim in your space until there are no longer any victims in your space. And then increase the horror by 2 and flip an event card. Quick rules check. Okay, there are no victims in our space. We reduce the horror or increase the horror by 2. So we're down to rolling 1 dice, which is fucking horrendous. And then we flip an event. For the event, we have Hannibal the Cannibal. Sounds wild. Place Hannibal in solitary confinement along with 2 new victims. During the upkeep phase, Hannibal kills a victim in his space. If there are none, panic Hannibal instead. If Hannibal is saved, increase the horror. If Hannibal is killed, decrease the horror. If Hannibal leaves play, discard this card. So can we kill Hannibal? That's my question. Okay, we're placing Hannibal in solitary confinement. Each upkeep phase, he eats a victim. That's horrible, dude. You guys are sick. Panic phase, nobody panics. Upkeep phase, there's no victims in Hannibal space, so Hannibal panics. He panics at a 2. It's crazy. He's got to panic at a 6 to get out of solitary confinement. Okay, we're back to the action phase. We can do stuff here. We're gonna roll a focus. We're only rolling 1 dice. We get a convert. We pitch calm and close call for a single success, and we spend a time. Decrease the horror by 1, go down to 5 time. We do search. We're rolling 2 dice. We get a single success and a tier. So we take the top item card at our space for a time. We get a first aid kit. That sounds pretty important for right now. Every time you use an action card to recover health, recover an additional health. We're going to keep that in our backpack, and we're going to do a short rest right now. We get a double success on the short rest. Give me 3 health back. We love to see it. Oh, we can only get 2 back, man. What the fuck? Okay, I think the only card we hold on to is walk. We can't get out of that space. I'm gonna hit the mic. We can't get out of that space because we got 5 victims in there. If we move out of that space with all those maniacs in there, we're gonna lose 4 health, so we're not doing that. Although that would be pretty bold, and it might be a solid strat. Just hear me out. If we lose, I know we just... Jesus Christ. I know we would lose 4 health, but if we lose 4 health, we're down to our last health, meaning we can roll an extra die. We might do that next turn. All right, we go into planning phase with 4 time. I think I would like to take a retaliate. Yeah, we're going to purchase a retaliate with our 4 time. We get our free cards back. We return these to the tableau. We do killer phase. Minions are all already in our space, so then target the final girl or closest victim. An attack doesn't happen, so we have a terror card being flipped. We are already almost out of terror cards, so it's going to be join us or die. Target the closest victim, move and attack. Minions move for 1. That one died, so Bloodlust went up. She gets a health back. I might as well just pull all the health tokens out because she's just going to keep recovering health. What if we run out of health tokens? I mean, what is the cap? It's not fair. For each victim that would be killed, roll a die. Oh, so it was just 1 victim. We got a 5. The victim dies but does not increase bloodlust. Ooh! He dies but doesn't increase bloodlust, so she doesn't get that health back. And we don't discard a terror card. That's good news, actually. Great stuff. That's the end of the killer phase. We have panic phase. A victim did die, so those 3 victims are going to panic. Guy panics at a 2. Guy panics at a 5. And then we have a 1. Killer is alone again. Upkeep phase. Hannibal the Cannibal's going to panic. He gets a 3, so he stays there. Thank God. Solitary confinement's great. We got to leave that doctor's office. We're going to walk. We get a single success. We spend a time. We move a space. We do weak attack. Double success on the weak attack. You love to see it. Yeah, buddy. All right, we killed 1 maniac. He goes back. Then all we have is walk, focus, and retaliate. If we walk out of that space, we lose 3 health. I think it's worth it to run, man. Get a sprint after this. Let's walk. We get a single success, we spend a time and move a space. Now, since there's 4 maniacs in that space, we lose 3 health. We take a single yellow pill to recover 1 health. We have focus and retaliate. We hold on to that. We go into planning phase with 4 time to spend. We need a sprint. I think we go double sprint here. It's so important to get away from these maniacs, man. We got just trapped by them super early on. Let's get out of there. We spend 4 time on 2 sprints. We reset the time to 6. Return the cards to the tableau. Take the free short rest and focus. Go to killer phase. So minions are going to move into this space, unfortunately. They're all crammed up on that 1 space. We're going to need this thing. Welcome to the new spot. We have this moon thing, and then we have our victim pool here. So lots of maniacs and 1 victim in that space with us. Not going to be able to kill 3 maniacs. And every time you move out of a space with a maniac, you take a damage. It seems super dumb. I think we're just cooked here. Killer space, all of the maniacs move into the space with the final girl, and then we have killers going to attack. Nothing happens. We draw a terror card. Terror card says minor dark power, blood drive. Great. She gets each time a victim becomes a maniac, the Ratchet Lady recovers health. Oh, what do you know? She's just recovering health. Lady's got 100 health. Yeah, fucking fun stuff, but how are we ever gonna finish this? Each time the victim becomes a maniac, the Ratchet Lady recovers health. It's just not fair. But that's the end of the killer phase. We have panic phase. Hannibal the Cannibal always panics, so we roll a dice for him. If he gets a 6, we got a 2. Then he gets out of solitary confinement and starts eating victims. We want him to die so bad, but we can't kill him. The killer has to kill him. Then we have upkeep phase. Nothing happens. Well, that happens during upkeep. We don't have any calms on us. We can't do anything. We're stuck here. I have an idea. It sounds a little crazy, but let's try it. I have this crazy idea where we take another yellow pill to recover a health. We do a sprint. We get a single success. We spend a time to move 2 spaces. So we're going to have the final girl move into this from the moon space up here. 1. We grab another victim. We move on to the exit space. We save 2 victims. Bonus we're going to get is 1 time plus 2 time. That's 3 time. We go up to 8. We're on the exit space. Let's do sprint again. We get a double success on the sprint. We can move 3 spaces. We go 1. We pull this victim into the exit. That's 2. Save another victim, gaining 2 more time. We go up to 9 time. And then our last movement would be out here. Since we lost that 3 health, we have to do a short rest. We pitch 2 focuses for a single success. We gain 2 health back and lose a time. Should have been rolling 3 dice that whole time. Now all we have left is retaliate. We go back into planning phase with 8 time. We can get some serious work done with 8 time. Let's take a calm for 2. Take Furious Strike and guard. So we buy guard, Furious Strike, and calm. We get the free cards back. Killer phase. All the minions move into our space. Killer doesn't attack anything. We flip a terror card. Give us our meds. For each victim in your space, do one of the following. Discard a pill or take damage. You may defend. There are no victims in our space. Then we increase horror, putting us back down to 1 horror. That's bad. We're rolling 1 dice. And then we target the final girl, move, and attack. Attacking for 3, we retaliate. We get a single success. We reduce the attack by 2. We take 1 damage and we do 2 back because of our knife. So we discard the minor dark power. That ends the killer phase. We have panic phase, no panic phase. We have upkeep phase. Hannibal the Cannibal panics again. He gets a 1, so he does not leave that space. It's good to hear. Okay, the killer is officially in our space. The action phase. We're going to do a Furious Strike here. Got to start taking her down. Furious Strike. 2 fucking tears, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way I'm re-rolling this. We get a single success and a convert. We're gonna pitch calm and walk to get a double success, doing 3 damage and reducing the horror. Oh, we're only supposed to be rolling 1 dice. We gotta start this over. We fucked up. Come on, tell me we have 1 focus. We don't have a single fucking focus? We have to back the whole thing up, don't we? So we got attacked for 3, right? Back it up a bit. Getting attacked for 3. We retaliate. Okay, we reduce damage from the attack by 2. So we take 1 damage. We do 2 damage back with our knife. Discard the minor dark power and she loses 1 other health. No panic, no upkeep. We already did Hannibal the Cannibal, so fuck him. All right, unfortunately, we don't have a focus in hand. So we're going to do Furious Strike with 1 dice. We get a success. That ends our turn, though. We do 2 damage to the Ratchet Lady. That was big, folks. The finale's going to be coming out soon. Let's do weak attack and kill a minion. We get a 6. We kill a minion. Then we play calm. We get a 6. So 1 maniac in your space or an adjacent space becomes a victim. And then we have to increase bloodlust so she recovers a health. And we discard the next terror card. Insanity Lust. Good thing we didn't get that, huh? I think let's walk. Actually, better yet, let's take a pink pill. We move 1 space for free. There's 2 maniacs in our space. So we move like this. And because of the 2 maniacs, we actually lose our final health. Not our final health, but you know what I mean. We have 1 health left. Then we spend a time, and then we take the pink pill, reduce the horror by 1. So that would give us... Sorry, there's a fucking leaf blower going on right there. It's really distracting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nobody ever watches this stream. Pill effects card. Do you like leaf blowers? Are you here for the leaf blower sound? Can you hear it? Fucking hate leaf blowers, yo, me too. If you do exclamation point dead, you can see all the final girls that we've played with, and they are dead forever. Fuck those final girls, they're gone. Out of the series. Can't use them anymore. Yeah, it's like Final Girl Hardcore. So final girls who didn't make it: Charlie, Geppetto at the Carnival of Blood, Ava at the Intruders of Wingard Cottage, and Yuki the Organism at Station 2891. Soon to be Veronica. Ratchet Lady's probably gonna kill her at the Wolf Asylum, so we're just gonna get rid of her, you know. We may come back from this. It is looking grim, if I'm honest. I've had a string of really bad luck here. We are about to reveal the finale. I do think whether we want it to be over soon or not, it is gonna be over because we're just gonna get cooked here. We just discarded the last thing because of bloodlust. She gains health. So another thing about Ratchet Lady is that she starts with 6 health, but has an unlimited cap cap on health. So her big thing is recovering health, and it never stops. So she started with 6 and got up to like 13 or 14 health, and we've just been dinging her down. And we're also kind of on our last leg here. So Veronica is down to our last health, which gives us an extra dice, but it's really sketchy. Spend 1 time to pick up this random pill, and then we're gonna pick up this pill right now by spending a time, and it is purple. Of course it's purple. I thought we had a purple, but we had a pink. So we reduce the horror by 1, giving us another dice back. We do a walk. We spend a time, we get into that space, so we're down to 3 time, and I think we have to go planning phase here. Unfortunately, this killer phase, during upkeep, we're going to reveal this finale and most likely die. So let's see how it goes. We have no cards left in hand, so with 3 time, we go into our planning phase. We're going to buy some action cards. I don't know what's going to save us. Oh, actually, I lied. So we have a guard and a walk in hand. So that's actually pretty good. We could defend ourselves if we are to get attacked. But with 3 time, I think our best scenario is we take a sprint and a close call. So that's all of our time. We reset the time to 6. That's the end of the planning phase. We go into the next killer phase. So for this killer phase, we have minions, target the final girl, and move. So unfortunately, all of the minions that are in that moon space, which is here, are going to move into this space with us, which means we can't move out of it until we kill at least 1. Then we look at the attack line on the killer, and it says the killer targets the final girl or closest victim, moves and attacks. Now there is already a victim in the space with the killer, so she doesn't need to move. She just attacks for 3, kills this victim. Bloodlust goes up, meaning she recovers a health. So she's at 11 health right now, which is scary. And then we have no more terror cards to flip. That's the end of the killer phase. So we have a panic phase. There are no victims in the space with the killer anymore. They killed them all, so no panic. And then during upkeep, we have Hannibal the Cannibal over here in this solitary confinement space with the pill. So we need to panic him each upkeep phase, and if he rolls a 6, he gets out of solitary confinement and starts eating victims, which is creepy as fuck. Let's roll this, and hope he doesn't get a 6. Okay, we get a 1, so we're safe. He stays in solitary confinement. Then we move on to the action phase, and all we have are close call, walk, sprint, and guard. Oh wait, we should have taken our free cards and returned these to the tableau, so let's do that. Oh, upkeep phase, we reveal the finale too. So the finale is Feed the Madness. So the new minion attack line is going to be target the final girl, closest victim, move, and attack. And then we have for the killer, Ratchet Lady recovers 1 health, targets the final girl, moves, and attack. I think we're just so dead here. There's nothing we can do about it. We can't save Veronica. She's gone. Okay, so we're on to the action phase finally. We should kill one of those maniacs, right? So that we can at least walk out of there. The horror level is on 2, so we get 2 dice right there. Plus us being on our last health is 3. So we get 3 dice. We get a single success, a convert, and a tier. So we already have 1 tier on the tier board. We could take the tier. No, we can't take the tier, but we could spend a tier for a time. Unfortunately, we have to pitch both of our walks here to get a double success because we cannot lose a health on the weak attack. So we convert that to a double success. That was so risky rolling that. I didn't realize we were that close to dying. We end up doing 2 damage with the knife. So we take 2 damage off the Ratchet Lady, and all we have left is a guard. So we have to stop there. Didn't we buy some cards, man? Like, what the fuck was that? We did a weak attack. We pitched both of our walks. So all we have left is a guard. We're gonna hold on to the guard. We're gonna go to the planning phase right now with 6 time because we didn't spend any time on the weak attack. So 6 time right here. Say we get retaliate and sprint. So that's 6 time. And then we get our free cards back, which are short rest, focus, and focus. Now this first killer phase with the finale revealed is going to suck. So we got minions, target the final girl, closest victim, move, and attack. They're both going to attack us. They attack for 1. I think we're dead here. Nope, we have a guard and a retaliate. Rip Veronica, it's so true, dude. So guard, we're gonna get attacked right here by 2 minions. Both attack for 1, so we're on our last health. So what we do is we play a guard, we roll 3 dice. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. We have to pitch 2 cards there. Damn. Yeah, rip Veronica. We pitch 2 cards for a single success, which reduces damage from the attack by 2. That's fine. We get attacked again. We play retaliate. We get a single success. We reduce it by 2 and we do a damage back. So we kill another minion. That's fine. We're still alive. All we have left is sprint and focus though. Okay, then the Ratchet Lady recovers health. She targets the final girl, moves and attacks. This is where we die. Man, that was a quick one. Yes, it is brutal. And so is the, those minions are no joke. I mean, any victim can turn into a maniac, which is technically a minion, and they attack. And if you can't even move out of their space, like the very first turn of the game, 6 minions in our space. Nothing we could do. Sucks to be Veronica. Like, I don't know. I mean, I would love to play this one again where we get some better RNG, but what the fuck, man? We just got totally ripped apart. We didn't even get to take pills or do anything. Speaking of pills, we do have 1 pill. I don't see how that saves us. Aren't we dead right here? Didn't I just say we're dead? Like, what happened? Oh, Ratchet Lady recovers health. Target the final girl, move and attack. So she's attacking for 3. We should have saved the retaliate. We're gonna check and see. There's nothing we can do. There's absolutely nothing we can do. It really sucks. It's super unfortunate, but it is what it is. We have to take this 3 damage. Now, we're gonna flip Veronica's final health token here and find out if she has any health on that. Could get really lucky and get 3 health back, but I doubt it. So drum roll, please. Let's see what it looks like. Yep, she's dead. There goes Veronica. What an unfortunate episode. That was so boring. We got killed so fast. But yeah, that's the end of Veronica. I feel like we got really bad RNG this game. Super unlucky. We didn't take advantage of the pills. I think the rule with the maniacs, you not being able to move out of their space without taking damage, is total bullshit. I don't think that should be in the game. Totally not fair. I'm gonna represent the tier board right here because it is well known in Final Girl lore that our inspiration and creativity is fueled by the tiers of our players. All right, so I'm one of those players, and let these tiers fuel your next one. So this one's bullshit, and fuck you guys for not letting us move out of this space. The maniacs, it seems like bullshit to me. There you go.